All right, this is Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA. It is Friday. What is Friday? It is the Lashawan Qadash class. All right. What is that? That is the Holy Tongue. All right. Where we get into our culture, breaking it down line upon line, precept upon precept, here little, there little, using the linguistics of our culture, which is Hebrew. All right. So we're gonna start off every class. I'm gonna start off every class with the Hebrew alphabets. If you could repeat after me. Ah, ba, da, ha, wa, za, ha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, hu, tza, kwa, ra, sha, and the. All right. All right, let's zoom out here. Let's focus in on the board. All right. Boom, 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 boom. So you guys can see everything on the board. All right. So today we are continuing the previous class, which was conditional clauses, right? Breaking down real and unreal, right? So, quick review. All right. How are we able to tell that? Well, what is a conditional clause, right? A conditional clause poses a question, right? It is the if factor, right? So a real conditional clause, right, has to do with something that can actually possibly take place, right? Like telling someone, if it doesn't rain, I'll be coming by, right? So it is a possibility that it could rain and that it could not rain, right? Okay. Then you have a unreal conditional clause. What is an unreal conditional clause? Shit, man, the pigs fly. That is a unreal conditional clause and traditionally a sarcastic statement, right? All right. A couple of ways to know the beginning of the statement. The beginning of the subject of the sentence normally starts with a wa, kaya, shar, and han for the real. For the unreal, the subject of the sentence would normally start with la wa a, la wa, la a, la wa la a, la wa la. I'm sorry, la wa la. Wrote this wrong. Oh, that's ya. La wa, la ya, and Oliwa. All right. The reason why we're going over this is because in majority of the prayers, it has a lot of real and unreal conditional clauses. Also, throughout the entire Torah and the Tanakh. Okay. All right. So we have a couple examples for homework. All right. All right. So the first one was Genesis 18 and 21. All right, we're gonna leave this blank up here. All right, because we don't know. Oh, and shared between real and unreal, you have and you have kaya. Both of them have those in there. All right, so we're gonna remove what's in the box because we're going to figure out whether Genesis 18:21, right, is a real or a unreal conditional clauses. All right, based off of the information from the previous class. All right, and our notes that we have on the board are cheat sheet, if you will. Okay? All right. Where is my phone? Okay. All right. Let me pull it up. Files. All right. This is 1821. Okay. All right, I'm gonna write it out first, and then we'll go through it. All right. Write this out. All right. So, scripture that we are doing Genesis 18:21. All right. Now, all right. So, is this statement a real or unreal conditional clause, and why? Sis?
It's a real clause.
Why is it a real clause?
Because it starts with what?
Okay.
Am I reading it wrong?
What? Oh. That's it?
Kind of, that's what I'm sticking. That's what I'm sticking.
Yes and no, right? It has wa and right? So, and then you have the juxtaposition here, right? Which means it's closely related to, all right? So, sister is correct. It is a real conditional clause, How do we know that? Because of what right? How do we know that? We go to our cheat sheet. All right, the subject matter of the sentence, right, begins with a wa or an all right? In this case, both of them, all right, as the prefix of it, all right? So, we can quickly transliterate this real quick. Let me pull out my Torah and my Tanakh on my phone. Sounds like someone's at the door. All right. So we have wa and right? Okay. So we can also break it down. All right. So was a prefix means what? And. All right. All right. And is if. Okay. And if. All right. All right. As far as the Strong's Concordance number for that would be H 518. All right. Then we have La'ah. All right. Which is no or not. Okay. Strong's Concordance number for that is H 3808. All right. And then we have a die. All right. Which is H 3045. All right. Which comes from the root word yadai, but adai is an actual word as well. All right, and this word means to know, or I will know. So, like, one second. All right, it means to know. All right. Okay. So let's read the scripture. Pull it up. Genesis 18:21. All right. So Genesis 18:21 says, I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it, which it comes unto me. And if not, I will know. All right. If not, I will know. Okay. So you have a possible real condition, right? So real condition is I will go down and see whether they have done it altogether accordingly to the cry of it, which is come unto me. And if they haven't, I will know, right? So it is a real conditional clause based off of real conditions, okay? All right? Okay? Got that down. We're gonna move on to the next one. Let's see. We did Psalm 119. Okay. All right, let me write that one up here on the board. All right. Transliterated. Get right into it. All right. So we have what scripture are we doing? We're doing Psalms 119, 92. All right. So we have Lawa, Laya, Thor, Thor, Rathak, and then Shashaya. All right. So, based off of the sentence, all right, is this phrase, is it a conditional clause that is real or unreal, and why?
I'll tell you one of them. It's unreal.
Why is it unreal?
Well, underneath the clauses, it starts with lower layada. Part of it.
That's it, sis. All right. So you have Lawa, Laya. All right. That is a conditional clause for it to be unreal. Okay. So based off of the beginning of this phrase in context of the subject of the sentence, it lets you know that it's unreal. You know what I'm saying? Which is why we got the cheat sheet up here. Okay, so excellent job. Give sis a hand. Give sis a hand. You know what I'm saying? Don't be stingy with the hand claps and finger snaps. You know what I'm saying? All right. So sis has identified that this is a unreal clause. So 9 times out of 10, this is going to be a very sarcastic statement. All right. So let's pull it up in the Torah in the Tanakh. Boom, 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 boom. 119, 32. All right. So Strong's Concordance right here for Lawala is H 3884. Okay. All right. And it means unless. All right. Which is an if clause. All right. If someone does something, unless someone does something. All right. All right. So it can mean unless, if not, or except. All right. All right. Okay. So, for what the fuck, right? What do you think this word is, or what is it dealing with? And I actually did this wrong. It's the cup. All right. What is this word dealing with? And does this word have a prefix, a suffix, or both?
It's a prefix.
There's a prefix. What's the prefix?
And what?
Huh?
And what?
Nope.
Okay, just
Nope.
it doesn't. Maybe some word.
Nope. It has a suffix. Ka. All right. Which is you or your. All right. You or your. All right. So, what is the root word? Thora. What does it sound like? Thora. It is something that you use all day, every day to live your life. Thora.
I honestly don't remember. I'm sorry.
I give you a hint. I said, let me pull the scripture up in the what? In Tanakh.
The
The what in Tanakh? The what? The Torah. So this is Torah in Hebrew, right? Which means law. All right. The root word here is Torah, which is the Torah. All right. Strong's concordance number is H8451. All right. Okay, next word is Sha'aya. All right, Strong's concordance number here is H8190. All right, and this word means delight, um, or to enjoy. All right, a reference to an object. All right, so remember, dealing with real and unreal clauses, all right, the clause is before the subject, right? What is the subject in this sentence? The subject in the sentence is Torah, right? The Torah, the law, all right? All right, so unless your law delights, all right? So let's actually go to the actual scripture itself. Let's read what the scripture says. All right. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 92. Unless thy law, all right, unless your, another word for your is thy law, had been my delight. Oh, Salakia. This word does have a suffix, which is ya. All right. And ya is my, Salakia. My bad. You put that up there. All right. So unless your law is my delight. So the scripture says, unless thy law had been my delight, I should then have perished in mine affliction. Right? So that's a rhetorical statement, right? Because I mean, if you don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments, you're gonna die. But the wages of sin is death. All right. Okay. So these are the two examples that we're going to go over in the homework. All right. So if you want to make sure you write that down, you can. Otherwise, I'm about to erase it. All right. If you're online, please be kind and rewind. All right. Okay. Yeah. Somebody says lock. Oh, my bad, brother. I'm sorry. You gotta be quicker than that. You gotta say something, man. And be back there being cool. All right. 1 second. Examples I want to go over before we get into it. All right. 1 second, pulling up my notes. All right. All right. Stanza in the Lord's Prayer. All right. Okay. So we're pulling out a stanza in the Lord's Prayer. Hold on 1 second. All right. All right. So the first word is up. So off bat, you know this this stanza or phrase is it a real or an unreal statement?
Real.
Why?
Because it starts with Kaya in the beginning.
That is correct. So we know off bat this statement in the Lord's Prayer is a real condition. All right. Okay. Okay. Let me put the. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and write it out. So Kaya, Laka, Malakwa. Allah. Okay. All right. So we know off bat, because Kaya is at the beginning of the phrase, this is a real condition. All right. So let me give you the Strong's Concordance number to support our claim. All right. All right. So this is going to be H 3588. All right. So this is a relative conjunction. All right. That means if. Right. So you can literally look this up. You know, whether you do two-letter lookup. All right. Or if you pull it up in your Strong's Concordance. All right. So Kaya literally means if, right? As we see here. Okay. Next we have Laka. All right. So this word is a prefix and a suffix. All right. So looking at our prefix, la means what? 2 or 4. Draw a little line right here. 2 or 4. Ka is you or your. All right. The next word that we have here is hamalakwa. All right. This word have a prefix, a suffix, or both. Hamalakwa. What are the prefix and what is the suffix?
Oh, the prefix is ha.
Okay. All right. What does ha mean? All right. It means the. All right. And what is the suffix?
The kingdom.
What is the suffix?
Also, like I said, what?
It would be what?
What?
All right. So he says it's wa. All right. So what does wa mean?
Malak means king.
What does wa mean? The suffix. Can't say it's something and don't know what it is. So what is wa? You are correct. It is the suffix. But what does wa do to a word?
Plural. Plural.
That's incorrect. Okay. Ak is brother. Akwa is sister. So what does wa do to a word? There you go. There you go. Give us his hand. Give both yourselves a hand. All right. You're grown for identifying the suffix and the bora for identifying what the suffix does. So when wap is at the end of any word, it makes that word feminine. All right. So the root word is malak. Malak clearly is king, right? So there are no queens in Egypt. So how can a king be feminine, right? It's what a king rules over, right? The king is the masculine, and the people that he rules over are the feminine, right? So that would make this word kingdom. All right. Prefix ha. All right. The kingdom. All right. If your or if to your kingdom. All right. We have waha Allah. All right. Does this word have a prefix, a suffix, or both? Oh, while y'all figuring that out, let me give you the Strong's Concordance number for kingdom. While y'all figuring that out. Does the word have a prefix, a suffix, or both? Anybody?
We did have two prefixes.
I don't know. You tell me.
It looks like it.
All right, let's talk about it. What are the two prefixes?
What and
All right, so we have two prefixes here. We have wa and hug. All right, judging by our cheat sheet, what is wa?
in
That is correct. What is hug?
the
That is also correct. All right, which leaves us with Allah. What does Allah mean? That is correct. Look at y'all. Okay. All right. Okay. So okay. So basically what this saying, if you are or you're the kingdom and the power, right? So this is the end of the Lord's Prayer, where it says, "Thy kingdom and thy power be done," right? But it's an open clause, right? So if you're the power, which is rhetorical, right? But it's a real condition because the Most High is the power. So if you're the power of the kingdom, right? Let your will be done. Okay? All right? Everybody got this? Want to write it down? All right. Hold on, let me give you some strong concordance numbers real quick. That's what I was doing. There we go. Boom. All right, Strong's Concordance number for Malakwath is H 4438, and then Strong's Concordance number for Allah okay, is H 410. All right. So take a picture, Jagrum. Take a picture. It'll last longer. You know what I'm saying? And my famous line, if you are online, be kind and rewind. Okay? All right, you good, brother? You got it? All right, no sweat. Okay. Okay, so that's something that you're going to literally use tomorrow, all right? And in every class, because we say the Lord's Prayer in every class, all right? Okay, how much time I got? All right, I got 5 minutes. Okay. How do I want to do this? All right, so I'm gonna come up with a couple of statements. See if I can stump the class.
Pretty easy.
All right. So we have a phrase here. We're going to determine what type of clause it is. All right. All right. So, first phrase we have here is Lawalaya. All right. So, what does this make this clause? What condition is it? A real or an unreal condition? Anybody?
Unreal. Unreal.
Yes, it is unreal. You got the cheat sheet right here. All right. Lawalaya. All right. So it makes it a unreal condition. All right. So we've identified that. All right. So the Lawalaya from previous. All right. This means unless, if not, or except. All right. The next word we have is damya. Does this word have a prefix, a suffix, or both?
Just a second.
What is the suffix?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does ya mean?
My.
All right, that is correct. All right, the reason why she knows that, we're looking at our cheat sheet on the board. All right, okay. So we have my. All right, what does dumb mean?
What?
That is correct. Yes, it's a hand.
Yeah, I'm just thinking word for
All right, okay. Next we have la'a. What does la'a mean? No or not? All right. The next word is mashpakanawa. All right. Does this word have a prefix, a suffix, or both? Mashpakanawa.
both. The ma is of or from, and then the Noah is the suffix of our.
All right. You're half right.
Okay.
All right. So it's just a suffix. All right. For nawa, which is either our or we. What does mashpaka mean?
I didn't say it's family.
Yes. All right. So what does this statement say? All right. Unless my blood, we not family. All right. Okay. It is an unreal statement, right? I'm speaking rhetorically, right? Unless you my blood, we not family. All right. So this is me being very sarcastic. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait a minute.
All right. So that's a statement that you can add to your repertoire. All right. Lawalaya, damya, la'a, mashpakanawa. All right. Unless you're my blood, we not family. All right. Okay. All right. So we're gonna stop there. All right. I'm gonna give you some more homework to establish if it is real or unreal clause. All right. I also, all right, I'm gonna give you two scriptures. All right, and I want you to come up with two sentences. One has to be real, and one has to be an unreal clause using the notes, prefixes and suffixes, and your real and your unreal conditional clauses. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let me give you two scriptures. Okay. All right. So for homework, all right, you have Ruth 1:12, where the players dwell. All right. You got Exodus 21:31. And then you have to write one real and one unreal conditional clause sentence, right? So with these two scriptures, all right, you have to establish if they're real or unreal clauses, all right? Yes, ma'am.
Is it Exodus 21:13 or Exodus 21:31?
I think it's 13, Slack. And I'm sober. It's Exodus 21:13. All right. All right. So yeah. So Ruth 1:12 and Exodus 21:31, you're going to establish whether they're real or unreal conditional clauses, right? And then you're going to make up, right, one real and one unreal conditional clause sentence, all right? And we're going to go over them in class next week, okay? All right. I think I'm going to leave these on the board. All right. So that is the homework. All right. And with that, we're going to say Shalom, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatham to the brothers, and Shalom, Yahweh Shemar Ilathan by Hashem, Yahweh Shah to sisters. Here we go.